Okay, a few days ago, I said I was going to start doing this celery juice thing for 7 days, and so here we are today. I'm starting today. Okay, and I had some questions. I didn't know what to expect. I woke up late today, and I know you're supposed to do it on an empty stomach. So I have an empty stomach, and I didn't know how much juice to drink. I was told in the video to drink 16 ounces of celery juice. Now, I didn't know how much of the stalk of celery is going to take to make 16 ounces. I'm going to tell you right now, it looks like I'm going to need 7 complete bags of celery to make just 16 ounces of juice. It took the whole thing. Let me see if I can do this. It took this whole bag of celery to make this amount of juice. And now I have the first question to answer. And this is what it looked like after going through the juicer. And I want to thank Deborah Davis for getting me this juicer. I really appreciate it. It comes in handy. And I don't use it as much as I should, but I got to pick up the pace a bit for 2020, you know what I'm saying? So, what I figured I'd do, I figured out what I'd do is I'll document it as I go through it, so all the emotions, all the surprises that I encounter, you'll know about. Because some people, when they make a video about a challenge they're doing, they do it after the fact, and you never know really the full details of what to expect. So what I'm going to do is you're going to do it with me. Every step of the way, I saved you guys the process of having to hear the celery juice churning through the juicer. That's kind of loud and obnoxious. So what I did was I got to the end of that, and then I decided to start recording it. Okay, so first you're going to need a bag of celery, an entire bag of celery, right? That's gone. Then you'll get this much juice. I don't know. I'm not really good at measurements, but eyeball measurements, but I guess it's about 16 ounces of juice, and that's how much you'll need to drink. You know, I've seen a lady who done it without a juicer. She did it with a blender. Okay, she did it with a blender and with a celery and some water and blend up together, and then use like cheesecloth or a nut bag and strain out the juice to separate it from the fibrous flesh of the celery juice. So here we go. I have not drank this before. I'm going to drink it now. I'm the kind of guy that likes the flavor of juiced vegetation. The earthier, the better. I love beet juice. So we're going to see what this is about. I never drank celery juice alone by itself or this much before. I usually drink it coupled with something else. But we're going to see what we can do. I've heard it's not that delicious. And I assume that's to the average American tongue. But to me, I really appreciate this. And then I'll tell you what I've heard, okay? Because this is what I've heard. I've heard once you do the celery juice, you'll drink it and then be ready to hang out near the bathroom. Because it's coming. It's going to do it quickly, too. From what I heard, it's kind of explosive and violent. So I'm preparing myself for that. Okay. Without further ado, let's get into this. Okay, right now, I just took a couple sips. And it's not bad. It's not bad at all to me, but it's the kind of flavor that makes you want to tear your face up a little bit. But it's not because it's not good to me. I tear my face up a little bit because it's not sweet. Anything that's not sweet and anything that's kind of like a savory flavor, it just doesn't get a pleasant look on my face automatically. I can't help it. I just can't help it. So I don't want you to misread what I'm looking like as far as what this tastes like. But I'm a veteran when it comes to drinking organic stuff or, stuff that takes palate development, stuff that's an acquired taste. I'm used to drinking stuff like that. So this ain't nothing to me. Let's go finish that. So this is how much I got. Let me see. this is how much I finished. I don't know if you can see that, but I only took a couple sips. So we got some more to go. Let's go. Alright, so that's completely done. Let me show you. No tricks with the camera. Let me show you. Okay, so that's ain't nothing down there but some frothy foam that you get normally when you juice a vegetable. You get some froth or foam in it, you know. So anyway, that wasn't bad at all. You know, I knew what to expect because I've had celery juice before, but in smaller quantities. And I had a couple with other vegetables as well, like beet juice, cucumber juice, and celery juice all mixed together. So I've done that. Let me throw my little bag away. I have another bag tomorrow. So it looks like I didn't know what to expect that. So it looks like I'm gonna have to go shopping for some more celery. At least 5 more bags, because you know, this is day 1, tomorrow's day 2, and day 7 will probably see me on Monday. Next Monday. I'll probably finish next Monday. So, and let me say this too. As far as this bag, not say bag, but let me show you. This juicer right here that has all this celery fiber in it, you can use that my knowledge is limited on what you can use that for, but I know one time I was doing some juicing pretty heavily a few years ago, and what me and my daughter decided to do was we decided to make some celery juice bread. We decided to make some juice pulp bread. It was delicious. I was so surprised. And then she took it a step further. She made some celery. No, I keep saying celery. I'm sorry. She made some juice pulp hot dogs. And I'm like, I don't know about that. That's not going to be delicious. Now I know that, but you know, we tried them. It was a pretty decent meat substitute, and surprisingly, it kind of mimicked the consistency of meat. I'm not going to say it didn't match the flesh of a hot dog, but it matches the texture of meat. And but it did make great dog food snacks. We had a dog at the time, and she made way too many of them, more than I would want to eat. So we said, well, we're going to do the rest of them. I don't want to waste this food, you know. So we had a dog named Titan at the time, and Titan used to eat those things up. He was killing them. Yeah. So anyway, that's today. I plan on doing tomorrow as well. Let you know what the day was like, and you know, so you can see as you can see me do it tomorrow. I guess the only way you're going to really get accurate knowledge of a 7-day challenge is if I do it, record it for 7 days, and that's the commitment I plan on making to the viewership and to myself. Okay, you guys hold me accountable. Make sure I don't miss a day, because I know me. I'm liable to say I don't feel like doing it today. I did it yesterday. I do it twice tomorrow. That ain't gonna work. You're gonna hold me accountable. So this is good for both, I guess. It's better. I get more out of it than you will probably. But anyway, thanks for joining me, and thanks for those who will watch this video later. You got any tips, advice, anything I did wrong? By all means, please share it. And I will see you tomorrow. I'll let you know how the day goes. Y'all take care.